Hello everyone, my name is Loco and welcome to a new Hearthstone deck. Today I'm gonna go over a really nice deck that Reynad used at the recent DreamHack tournament. Now a lot of people were surprised because it is indeed a Hunter deck, as you might have already guessed from the title of this video. Now lately, Hunter hasn't been as popular as it used to be, simply because the strongest card that Hunters had, which is Unleash the Hounds, got nerfed from 2 to 3 mana. Now, Reynad claims that he has almost 80% win rate with this deck, except for his Miracle Rogue, where he has 40% win. So all in all, this deck is actually really cool. I've been practicing it a little bit, and it seems to be a ton of fun. Now, I'm not gonna name out all the cards for this deck, because that is kind of silly. However, this deck is all in all very cheap. It is, I believe it's just over 1,000 arcane dust, like 1,100 or so. I tried to calculate it pretty quickly, but there's not that many special cards in here. There's just a couple that are sort of necessary, such as, you know, the Stranglethorn Tiger. It turns out to be very good most of the time. Unleash the Hounds is always a card that's strong. Eaglehorn Bow, but if you've played some Hunter before, you will most likely already have these cards. Now, this is indeed a mid-range deck, meaning that it's not really control, it's not really aggro, it's really in between those two. This deck has a lot of synergy, and I would definitely recommend you give it a try. Okay, so here we are in a game. Now, I'm going to show you a couple of games. This is indeed casual, so you don't really need to worry about too much. I do have 2 flames in the deck, so I'm gonna get rid of that one, and yeah, I'll actually keep it like this. I was thinking about the secrets that mages have, but I think I'm actually better off with an Eaglehorn Bow for now. Now let's have a look what he does in turn 1. Small chance that he actually plays something. Nope, there we go. And I'm just gonna start off strong right away, playing the coin and the Scavenging Hyena. I've been doing that a little bit before in the previous games that I have played, and it turned out to be, you know, pretty much, you know, an instant win most of the time whenever this Hyena does indeed get buffed up. Whenever a friendly beast dies, it gains +2/+1, and obviously this deck does have a lot of beasts in here. Let's see what my opponent does. Okay, so he decided to go for the Loot Hoarder right there. What I'm gonna do is actually charge my boar into this Loot Hoarder. I know it's not gonna be very mana efficient, especially considering I used the coin earlier, but that way it will actually stay alive and it will instantly get buffed up right here as well to 4/3, which is very useful, and I'm gonna end my turn. Now, I've watched Reynad quite a bit, and he actually plays it very interestingly. Like, he actually oftentimes decides to go for, oh, that's actually annoying going for a frostbolt, but he oftentimes plays it straight to the face without cleaning up the board all that much, and it ends up being really strong. Now, I do draw a flare right there once more. I think I'm just gonna play an Eaglehorn Bow. I have a second one in my hand anyway. There's no point in playing Unleash the Hounds, so I will be playing one. Will be hitting him once in the face, just to lower his health a little bit. And like I said, we already do have the second Eaglehorn Bow as well. Now, there's not that many traps in the deck. There's only really the freezing trap, I believe is what it's called. He actually goes for an Arcane Intellect. Okay, wow. Which means that we will pretty much be able to play the Oasis Snapjaw for free. Now, I'm kind of hoping to draw a Houndmaster with the Oasis Snapjaw. You know, the combination is just absolutely amazing. Because, you know, at that point, this will be a 4/9 taunt, which is obviously what we really want. I'm not gonna attack with my bow once more. Kinda do want to keep that one charge on it, just in case he does, you know, for example, play a Mountain Giant, which is kind of strange for a mage deck right there. Either way, when an enemy minion's attack, return it to its owner and cost 2 more. I think I'm gonna have to play the freezing trap right here, just because, you know, I don't really want to deal with this Mountain Giant right now. Is there any other options that I could go for? Don't want to play the flare. Could play a Hunter's Mark and sacrifice my Snapjaw, but I don't really want to do that. Yeah, it is definitely the best choice right now to go freezing trap and just steady shot him. I'm just gonna hit him in the face. Whatever happens, the Mountain Giant will most likely hit me somewhere. I mean, he could go for the Snapjaw, he could go for me, meaning that this Mountain Giant will be returned to the hand. And if he in the end does not end up doing that, I can always go for the Hunter's Mark afterwards and get rid of it anyway, but we will see. I hope that's not necessary. I could also actually play Hunter's Mark and Unleash the Hounds if I feel really desperate, but yeah, I'm just gonna end my turn right here. Show me what you got, mister. A water elemental. Okay, well, that's not too bad. He's probably gonna hit me right now. I wouldn't be surprised if he does. Okay, what was that? And there we go, the freezing trap gets returned to his hand. And we are back to business pretty much. Now we got a second charge. We got a second charge on the Eaglehorn Bow once more. So what should we do right here? I kind of want to get rid of him. Because water elementals are very annoying. I could just hit it with a Hunter's Mark. Let's first see though what happens with the Animal Companion. Okay, that does become a taunt actually, which is actually quite important. Meaning that I don't really need to worry about it a whole lot, right? Like, he's gonna actually ram himself into Misha right there, which sounded really wrong. I do realize that now. I said those words. But that's probably what's gonna happen. Meaning that Misha will be frozen next turn, but I can finish up the Water Elemental with my Snapjaw next turn. I also do have a second charge available, as still having the second Eaglehorn Bow as well. Meaning that I'm actually just gonna steady shot and hit him in the face, which seems to be what Reynad is doing most of the time with this deck. Gonna end my turn. I'm keeping my flare though, just in case of like an ice block. Don't really want to deal with that. And with my Unleash the Hounds, with my Eaglehorn Bow, and with my steady shot, I can indeed nuke him down quite fast. Meaning that an ice block would be like the worst thing that could happen right now. But let's see what Philip F decides to do right here. You keep wondering. Okay, a Molten Giant. Let's hope he doesn't, like, you know, taunt it. That would be really, really, really annoying. No Defender of Argus. Or the other Defender, please. I don't like it. Don't think he has it. He would have played it faster than that. Okay. So let's calculate how much damage I can do next turn. Okay, so he's gonna just hero power it down. Fine, whatever. So how much damage can we do? That's 3, that's 5, that's 7. Well, I guess this one is pretty obvious, right? Starving Buzzard, Unleash the Hounds. Draw some cards. Okay, Stranglethorn Tiger, that will win me the game next turn if I really need it. Another Hunter's Mark, which I am gonna use right now on the Molten Giant, and I also have a Houndmaster. Now how much damage can I do? I can do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage, which is just barely not enough. It would let me kill him next turn with a just a straight up steady shot, but I think I'm rather just playing it safe. Yeah, I'd rather just play it safe right here. Just at least get rid of this guy. He's very annoying. Never really like him. And yeah, I'm just gonna steady shot him. Hit him in the face. And this is pretty much 100% guaranteed win right now. I just don't really want to buff, or I don't really want him to buff up that minion and somehow, some way finish me off. I don't think there's a single way that a mage can actually deal 30 damage in one turn, but that's a bit annoying, but no biggie, because we still have the Eaglehorn Bow as well. And that should definitely be game. No ice blocks, no shenanigans. Gonna play my Eaglehorn Bow, hit him in the face, and finish him off. So let's jump into another one. Okay, looks like our next game will be versus a warrior. Now, warriors, they're not too tricky. I've played versus a warrior with this deck before. The only real things that we need to worry about is things like cleave and brawl and slam and that sort of stuff, but you know, for the most part, it's not that difficult, at least what it seemed like. Warrior doesn't seem very popular. What cards do we want? I'm actually gonna keep the Snapjaw. Don't really want the Stranglethorn Tiger, and also don't really want the kill command for now. If I had like a low mana minion, like a Crocolisk or maybe a Boar even, I would have kept the kill command, but right now I'm actually gonna replace it. Let's hope we draw like a Crocolisk. That'd be awesome. Flare, not really that useful. I don't think he has any stealth minions, and also don't think he's gonna have much of anything, so no, I'm just gonna play the flare right now. I don't think it's anything that he's gonna, you know, he's not gonna have any secrets or any other shenanigans, I don't think. We do get a free card draw for that, which is nice, which means we get faster to our other magnificent creatures in the deck. Let's see what happens. Okay, he's gonna play an Ardent Squire. Bit annoying, but for now, I'm just gonna actually steady shot. Steady Shot is one of these things that just slowly but surely piles up, and it seems to be one of the strongest hero powers, besides maybe like the Warlock for aggressive decks and face decks like this. Okay, well there we have another flyer. Not ideal, I suppose, but I'm gonna play my Animal Companion right now. I'm sort of hoping it will either be, you know, like the charge or the shield. We will see. Ugh, that's the only one I wasn't hoping for. Leok, I didn't want you. Didn't want you. Now, he won't get killed next turn. Unless the Warstone Commander is gonna give him a break, but we will see. He's gonna play the Warstone Commander for something, though. I mean, I don't think he just played it to be pretty. Oh, he might actually clean it up right now, which is quite smart by him. Okay, I understand. So what do we do right now? What can he be playing at turn number 4? He already could have played a Cleave. He decided not to do that. Brawl is not quite possible yet. He does have the coin, however, but you know, he's not gonna brawl in these sort of situations. The thing is, I would really want to nuke down this minion, because I don't want it to go out of control, which is the worst thing. Which would mean me playing a boar. However, the Snapjaw, especially in combination with the Houndmaster, will be more useful. I'm gonna take a slight risk right here and play the Oasis Snapjaw. I don't think he's gonna attack it. And that would mean next turn I'm gonna play the Houndmaster as well as the charge. We will see what happens. Yeah, I think that was the best move. I mean, playing a Stonetusk Boar as well as a Steady Shot will just set me up for a really bad turn 5, right? Okay, well, he's gonna play so many minions. We need to be careful. He's actually gonna hit me in the face. Even with him? Okay. Okay, that's acceptable. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Well, I think we pretty much have to play Unleash the Hounds right now. Yeah, we pretty much have to play this. There's really no point at which we shouldn't. This is the most value we're gonna get, I mean. Okay. So I'm just gonna clean up the board for the most part. I guess I'll give him another card draw, whatever. Do I need to worry about any of this stuff? Don't think so. I could clean up the Yamani Berserker, which is one of these cards that is annoying, but it's not the worst. What is he gonna use the Yamani Berserker for next turn? Probably gonna hit me. Meaning that it might get tricky to clean it up. I don't have a Hunter's Mark. Yeah, I'm actually gonna get rid of it. And yeah, let's just Steady Shot. Okay. So far, decent. Not as good as the previous game, however, but you know, that was the most value we were gonna get, and it seemed to be that we played most of the we played most of the tricky cards already. Ooh, he's actually got an heroic strike right now. Is he gonna clean up that minion? Okay. I guess he really likes to buff himself. Which is alright. What are my options? I could go for a Boar with a Houndmaster combo. That wouldn't actually clean him up, however. Don't have my Eaglehorn Bow, sadly. Also don't have anything to draw. I could play another flyer just to hope that I would draw it, but I think the Savannah Highmane is just going to be my best choice right now. We can always clean this one up next turn with the kill command if it goes out of hand. Yeah, I'm going to play the Savannah Highmane. Let's see. So far, it's going decent. He's playing a weird deck, but it seemed to be working quite a bit. I mean, he really is playing pretty greedy. Actually gonna hit me in the face, which is surprising. And then my second Houndmaster comes to the deck. Okay. I'm gonna play the Hyena. Do I? I want to play a Houndmaster for sure. I mean, I kind of need to. I don't want him to have lethal, right? Okay, that becomes an 8-7. Could play a Scavenging Hyena right now, which would get buffed up quite heavily. Do I play the Boar? Do I play the Boar just to buff him up? I think so. I think it's gonna be my best bet. Just so the Hyena gets some extra health. Actually, that was a misplay by me. Why did I do that? That was stupid. I should have attacked him first. That might actually cost me the game. Ah, that was a silly newbie mistake right there by me. Question is, do I face him or do I clean up one of the minions? Fine, I'll just kill it. Should not have done that. I wanted to kill it earlier. Would have given me a whole lot more health. I guess in the end it doesn't really matter. Except for the fact that he can now kill me with the Fairy Dragon. A Cockron Elite or Elite or like a... exactly. or like a Cleave. Is that game? This is actually a pretty good one. No, not quite. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to buff up my Crocolisk right here. Playing it for value. We could still quite easily come back into this. We do have board control right now. Does he have a whole lot of things to deal with me right now? Can he actually deal direct damage to my face? I highly doubt it. So this game, you know, it's not been as solid as the previous one, but it's definitely a good one. Definitely a fun little game. What now? I don't know, Garrosh. You tell me, sir. Another Frothing Berserker. That's no problem. In a rage, do 1 damage to a minion and give it +2 attack. Is that worth it? No. That's not worth it. Very tempting right now to play an Eaglehorn Bow and kill myself, but well, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Yeah, either way, I'm gonna play the Flare, see what I draw before I decide anything else. Tracking, okay. Is that useful for me right now? I'm not sure. How much damage can we do? That's 8, that's 10. That'd be 15. 15, 17, 20. Oh my god, we are actually very close to killing him. 8, 10, 12, 17, 20. Yeah, we can do a ton of damage right now. I don't really want to risk it though. There's no point in me in me keeping that minion alive. So I'm gonna play the Eaglehorn Bow. Question is, do I clean him up with Kill Command or do I keep my minions alive? Well, I'm gonna play the tracking first. Let's actually see what we can get. Okay. Well, there we go. Looks like we are in a pretty solid position right now. Even though he played an extremely aggressive opener, he needs to top deck something amazing in order to finish me off, and I don't think he will. He would have insta-played it, right? Like, I don't think he's gonna be able to clean me up. So, you know, this game was not as solid as the previous one, but definitely still a win. And it's a good example on how strong this deck can really be, even though I probably made a whole lot of misplays. For the War Chief! Okay, I'm glad I cleaned up that minion. That was a smart little combo right there by him. He's gonna armor up, but that's not enough, sir. And that will be game for sure. Alright. 5, 9, 11. We can just finish him off just like this. Hit him in the face with all the minions and the bows and whatnot, and there we go. Okay, let's play one more example game. And hopefully I'll be able to show you how this deck works a little bit better. Okay, looks like the final game is going to be versus a Warlock. Now, Warlocks is probably the one class that this deck will have some more trouble against. We need to worry mostly about Zulok, okay? Zulocks are pretty scary when it comes to this deck. Now, I quite actually like this setup. Do I keep the Animal Companion? Yeah, we'll actually keep all of this, I think. Even the Buzzard. Even the Buzzard. You may also stay to the party, sir. Welcome.
I greet you.
Greetings, traveler. Do I play the Stonetusk Boar? I will. I mean, he's not gonna have like a hero power to take me out, so I might as well. If I had like a Houndmaster in hand, I could have saved it, but even in that position, I probably would have played it right away. Okay, Insta Flame Imp. Which is a bit annoying, but it's not the worst. Can't really actually get rid of that thing. That's annoying. That's actually very annoying. I was hoping I could play the Scavenging Hyena, let my boar die and buff this thing up, but that will still do 3 damage. My other option is playing the Starving Buzzard, but that's not really an option. I guess we will need to wait for the Animal Companion to deal with this efficiently, so I'm just gonna steady shot for now, hit him in the face, and end my turn. I don't really want to sacrifice my boar though, because I do still like that combo of the boar and the Scavenging Hyena. It's very nice. I wonder if he will hit it. Okay. So, this is definitely not a Zulok deck. You don't really play those cards in a Zulok deck. Unless it's like a really weird variant that I'm currently not aware of, but... I guess in either situation right now, Animal Companion is gonna be my best bet. It's a good card though. Okay, so we got that. Can't really clean up that minion, sadly. So I'm just gonna hit him in the face once more, but this is not looking ideal. I mean, the Succubus will be able to clean up that minion, and then obviously the turn goes to him as well as the Flame Imp, so... Now next turn we will be able to play the Snapjaw. And we do have two Buzzards in hand as well. So I'm kind of hoping to draw like an Unleash, or like a Tracking so I can find it. He decides to Life Tap, which is good for me. Ugh. The Blood Imp. Don't like that. I do not like that. Okay, kill command. I think I'm gonna have to get rid of that Flame Imp with a kill command. Is there any other way I can get rid of it without it getting like a billion health? What will happen next turn is that it will go to 4 health. Meaning that my Snapjaw and my Boar combined will not be enough to clean it up. I can clean it up right now with a kill command. Next turn I will be able to play a Starving Buzzard, even 2 Starving Buzzards if I really want to. Thing is, he will likely have a Hellfire in his hand, meaning that all minions will take a lot of damage. It might actually not be a bad idea to play the Snapjaw. Because if he plays a Hellfire, it's gonna cost him anyway. Okay, let's do it like this. See what happens. Next turn, what I want to do is actually play the Scavenging Hyena. Might have to kill command though, but obviously we can do those 2 things at once. Okay, well, a Summoning Portal, interesting. He's gonna hit me. Okay. Okay, that's pretty much the best thing that could happen right there for me, which is sweet. I'm gonna play the Scavenging Hyena. And let it buff itself. Yep, gonna do it just like that. Gonna get rid of that portal as well. The portal is one of these things that you quite easily underestimate. Yeah, I'm gonna end my turn. Let's say thank you. I definitely need to get some more cards in my hand though. I mean, the Starving Buzzard, it's not ideal to just sit in your hand like that, especially if you have 2 with only 3 cards, you know, like, that's kind of bad. Okay, he goes for the Doom Guard. What is he gonna attack? Okay. Okay, unleash the Hounds. I think there's only really one choice. One option. Kinda hope I will get like a Hunter's Mark. Let's see. Another Unleash. Sadly, no Hunter's Mark, but that's okay. Question is, do we clean that up and, you know, lose all board control? Or do we not? What will he likely do next turn? He has a Doomguard. There's a big chance he's also holding a Hellfire, however, which would be a lot of value for him right now. So I'm actually going to clean it up. Not sure if that was the best move, but obviously that card cost him 3 cards. It cost me 2. So I guess in the end that is worth it, but it's hard to say. Okay, well, he's going to get rid of my Buzzard, it seems like, which is cool with me. Okay, so we do get a Hunter's Mark right now. Meaning that I once again pretty much have to play my Buzzard. Unleash the Hounds, draw some cards. Okay, we get a Boar. Do I want that? A Savannah Highmane is very nice for me right now, but I think I'm just gonna play a River Crocolisk. Still have 2 Houndmasters in the deck as well, which is good. And I'm gonna get rid of that minion. I wish I could attack it, but can't do that sadly. And I'm gonna end my turn. What do you have to say to that, Mr. Warlock? If he has a Hellfire, you would play it right now for sure. I mean, there's no reason why you wouldn't. If he doesn't right now, I can assume he won't have it, right? Okay, Demon Fire. It's gonna get rid of 1 minion, whatever. That's actually such an uncommon card. I haven't seen that one in forever. And he plays Leroy. What is it gonna do? Gonna get rid of the coin? And Leroy me, okay. That is an awkward turn right there. No idea why he did that. It makes no sense. Well, we will be able to clean it up either way, meaning that I can play a free Savannah Highmane. Before we do that, however, let's track and see what we can do. Freezing Trap. No, I don't want him to replay his Leroy for free. Animal Companion or a Snapjaw. I was kind of hoping I would get like a Houndmaster right here. There's still 2 in the deck. There's so few cards left, but I think my best bet is likely gonna be the Animal Companion. Yeah, let's go Animal Companion. Gotta play the Savannah Highmane, however. And just clean up Leroy with his own minions. And I'm gonna end my turn. I actually should have flared a bit earlier. So, quite a couple of misplays on my side, actually. I don't really like that. It actually might have changed my play now I think about it. I mean, no, it wouldn't have. But either way, you always want to draw before you get anything else, right? Unless it's like a Doomguard in your hand or something, but pretty much always it's gonna be the better chance. Okay, well, that's cool with me. Destroy a demon and restore 5 health to your hero. Okay. You can do that, sir. Well, I can just sort of play minions right now. A Hover, that's cool. That's 8 damage, 10 damage, 15 damage right now, 16 damage, 16. Okay. 16. Yeah, it'd still be 16. Gotta keep my, and I'll actually play the Boar as well, because heck, why not? Ending my turn. I have a Hunter's Mark in hand, I got a Kill Command in hand. It's pretty much guaranteed win right now. Obviously, I can Kill Command and Steady Shield either way next turn, meaning that if 1 minion stays alive, I will win. If he plays a Hellfire, nope, it doesn't really matter. If it was a Hellfire, either way, I would have still won, because that also deals friendly damage. So, hopefully this deck, hopefully this video showed you how strong this deck can really be. I do realize that this is obviously versus casuals, but next time around, I might give this a try in my road to legend. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up below. If you really enjoyed it and you want to see more, hit the subscribe button and you will be the very first one to get a notification as soon as I upload new videos. Thank you guys all for watching, have an amazing day, do not forget to smile, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Hello everyone, my name is Lowko, and welcome to a new StarCraft 2 Heart of